had to drive down to his wife's house in Gyeongryang, Gyeonggyang. So at that time, Tai asked him to drive him to Gyeongryang in the afternoon, then loop back to Kanto. The next morning, he would drive Tai's relatives from Kanto to Gyeonggyang to attend the wedding at the bride's house. In short, he had to make 2 trips. The first one was from Kanto to Gyeongryang, then back from Gyeongryang to Kanto. The second trip early the next morning was from Kanto down to Gyeongryang again. On the very first trip, from Kanto to Gyeongryang to bring Tai to his wife's home. It was actually Tai who drove, since he didn't yet know the way from Kanto to Gyeongryang. At that time, there were only the 2 of them in the car. Tai was at the wheel and he sat in the passenger seat. While riding in the car, he noticed something odd near the area close to Tai's wife's house. On one side of the road, there were clumps of bamboo and tam vong, a type of bamboo, while on the other side, by the riverbank, people had planted bushes of bua, a kind of shrub. But these bushes were unusually tall, much taller than a person's head. Normally, those bushes don't grow that high, but as he described them, they were towering. Anyone who has ever traveled that road from Kanto to Gyeongryang would recognize it. One side filled with bamboo and tam vong, the other side running along a canal, completely lined with those tall bushes. While driving, Tai glanced at him and said, "Hey, remember this stretch of road carefully. I'll explain at the junction later." After Tai dropped him off at the bride's house, it was already around 6 p.m. He stayed to have a few bowls of porridge before preparing to head back to Kanto. By the time he got into the car, it was already past 7 p.m. Right before he left, Tai reminded him, "Do you remember that stretch of road I told you about earlier? Listen carefully. On your way back, if someone waves for a ride, whether it's a woman walking or someone asking for a lift, don't ever stop. Don't let anyone into your car. If you happen to run into her, whatever you do, don't look back. If you've already passed her, fold your rear view mirror down and just keep driving straight. Don't look behind you. Don't stop for anyone. Understand? No matter what, don't pick anyone up." Hearing that, he felt strange and asked, "Why though?" But Tai didn't explain. He only said one thing. "Don't ask, just do exactly as I said. When you get home, text or call me to let me know. Then get some sleep early, so tomorrow you can drive my relatives down to the wedding on time." So he agreed and set off for Kanto. He described that road as extremely deserted at night. Even though it was only 7 or 8 p.m., all the houses had already closed their doors and turned off the lights. Along that stretch, houses were sparse. Maybe one house every